My name is Les Cooper.
I'm Susan Cooper. You can tell them where you were born and when.
I was born in Budapest, Hungary in 1944. I was a baby during the Holocaust. I remember nothing. I was too young.
There were stories that your parents said about how you survived. You almost did not survive. Basically, there was no food. The mother had no milk, so he almost died of starvation. He had no energy even to cry. Your mother told me a story about how she went to get herself some food so she can have milk.
I don't remember the story, but I know it happened.
Should I tell the story?
Yeah.
The mother went to get some, like oat milk, something, because they were all starving to have some kind of food so she can feed the baby with her milk. She was stopped by the SS officer, and it was a dangerous time because you're not supposed to be out there with a yellow star as a Jew. But she had the courage and she begged the officer to please let her go because she has a baby who needs the food. And the officer just said, okay, I'm gonna look away. It was a miracle that the officer let her go. She was able to get home and feed the baby. Do you remember stories about how your dad was hiding?
No. Oh yeah, on the side of the...
On the ledge, on the third floor? He was outside on the ledge, hanging out when the SS officers came to search for Jews. That's how he survived. And there was another way. He was hiding under the coals.
Mm-hmm.
Like these apartment buildings had in the cellar, they had the coals to heat the building. So he was hiding under the coals when the search team came. This was in Hungary, Budapest in 1944.
So the war was...
Almost over, but they get to the Hungarian Jews at the end. It was like a panic time because Hitler felt like they're losing the war, so they really quickly, they wind up, I don't even know how many million Jews.
Do you have other siblings?
I have an older sister, an older brother, and a younger sister.
And what happened after the war ended?
There was still anti-Semitism, even today.
Yeah.
Even today in Hungary. And the communists came in, the Russians came in with the communist regime. I was born in 56, so I don't know that era. In 1956, there was a revolution in Hungary. The Hungarians wanted to have the Russians out. They wanted to have their freedom. During that revolution, they opened the border, so thousands of Hungarians, Jews and non-Jews, just escaped.
Yeah, we escaped on the Austrian border at night, walking through the snow.
How old were you?
12. It was interesting. It wasn't scary. We just walked by the buildings on the street and we got out. We took the train out.
Were you having to hide in the shadows as you walked along just to avoid being seen?
You had to be very careful and you had to be doing it in secrecy. Basically, the mothers sold all the furniture last minute because even if the neighbor got a hunch that you're moving, they reported you and then you were taken away. So it had to be a very, very secretive fashion. And then the father did like a test trip with his sister, right?
Yes, younger
With the
sister.
younger sister. So they went to the train and they tested out how it's gonna go. And then when they came back,
And we had a helper on the border.
helped them through the border. Then at the middle of the night, the five of them, family of five,
Six.
six, plus another neighbor joined them, right?
Yeah.
They were not happy about it, but they had to take them because they would have reported and they had a low baby that they were scared of because the baby starts crying.
Was that other family Jewish as well?
Mm-hmm.
They went through a tough time. It was a long walk. To cross the border, it was, how long? It was like 4 or 5 hours. And through mud, the mother had problem with the shoes.
Could you see other families?
I know there were flashlights and didn't know who was guard and who was escaping.
Once you got to Austria, what'd you guys do?
We had tea. We lived in Austria for like 3-4 months.
And then
They got into a camp. They gave them food and drink.
Then we had returned to family in America.
He had families here who were very, very gracious. They got together and they all put money together to help them.
they, I guess, sponsored you to come
Yes,
over?
yes.
Where did you end up in the States?
On New Jersey.
In New Jersey.